Welcome viewers to the Catholic Television Network and our program, The Catholic Voice. Imagine, we are already into Holy Week. We had a wonderful, inspirational time for our journey during Lent. And by the grace of God, we had priests with us for every week of Lent, bringing to us the meaning of Lent and touching us in our hearts and praying for us. We thank God for our priests in the Diocese of St. Thomas and the Virgin Islands. And we are into what we would say the last lap or the special week culminating the end of Lent into our Triduum, into Easter season. What a powerful, packed week it is for Catholic Christians. And God has been good, not some of the time, but all of the time. Because today, in the climax of the end of Lent into Easter, we do have our very own priest who works here at the Chancery Office and is also a pastor. Who am I talking about? None other than the very Reverend Father Robert Kenfag, who is the Chancellor of the Diocese of St. Thomas in the Virgin Islands and also the pastor of the Holy Family Church. Father Robert Kenfag, welcome to the Catholic Voice.
Thank you, Miss Bernadette, and I would like to use this opportunity to greet all the Christians, Catholics and non-Catholics in the Diocese of the Virgin Islands, as well as well-wishers and people of goodwill who conform themselves to this important season of the Church.
Yes. Thank you so much, Father, for those opening remarks, and we ask you, Father, as we per usual do at the program, to open us with a word of prayer.
We say the opening prayer of the Mass because it is the prayer that leads us into the understanding of the importance of our faith, and especially the mystery of redemption, purchased and fulfilled by Christ for our sake. We offer Him this time to open our hearts and make it inspirational enough, and grant us in everything we are going to say or do to touch the hearts of our beloved brothers and sisters who listen to us, and make them get into the mystery themselves and participate into it through an intimacy and a perfect communion with Christ at this very important season of the Church, that the Lord may use us as instruments to lead them to really encounter Christ and go along with Him in the process of this time. Lord, by your help we beseech you, may we walk eagerly in that same charity with which, out of love for the world, your Son handed Himself over to death. We make our prayer through our Lord Jesus Christ,